Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Why does she look so distraught, Sayori? She's like, oh.
Well, maybe, but... Yeah, that's right. Now your hot slice of dick decides that you... that you gotta perform. Now you're doing it.
Right.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
You. No, you.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. But you.
Yuri.
What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Little does she know. Foreshadowing.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Except if you piss me off, then it will definitely be the death of you. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way.
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Stranger, you go to school with them still. Oh no.
Row, Raggy. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Hop. Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. What podium? It is not depicted. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. It's almost as if she knows exactly what to say and how to say it. It's almost robotic in a way. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to... That's literally just what I said. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
Ironically, she's not alive.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural?
Or is it
It's
simply
almost
just
like
programmed in her brain?
Yeah. It's almost robotic in a way. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. It's kind of creeping me out.
Drop my phone.
Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud.
I think it was precipitation.
Monica attempts to take a breath and smiles. She fails to take a breath though because that is not something she is physically capable of doing. There is no breathing mechanism installed.
It's simply just that was so good, Monica. Oh my god. Mighty Mason.
Hop. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Oh gosh. I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Oh my gosh.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called
After image of a crimson eye. Crimson eye.
The fuck kind of poem is that? After image of a brown eye. Brown eye, the science guy. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words, just like Sayori's womanhood, transforming into the sharp syllables, battery low, sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Something I'm really into.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head.
That's alright.
Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality.
Oh.
Snap back to reality. I don't know lyrics.
Oop, there goes gravity.
So,
Snack back to reality. Oop. There goes gravity. Oop. I died. And glances around.
as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We're just assholes. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Yes, that's why. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Whoa. From places there.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count, because Monica lasered her.
Backhanded her out of the way. Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
My neck. My meadow.
Lick me, Mighty Mason.
Lick my
Director's cut. Sorry, I giggled.
What the fuck is wrong with you? She's insane. Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought.
That's what she said.
That's what you'll be saying later.
Oh no!
How did you guys do it so easily?
When you are programmed to do it so easily. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet.
Character development. No. Full circle.
Full circle.
Bittersweet. That doesn't make sense either.
If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Okay. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems.
What was the poem called again?
My meadow. My back.
I'm sure Mighty Mason wants to get into her meadow.
It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Into her meadow.
God. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. Then I finish.
Gross. I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Mighty Mason liked it. He likes my meadow. I guess it's a good sign.
What the fuck does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand. I'm dumb.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. What is with all this pointless fucking filler?
I know.
Number 15, Burger King Folette.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Number 14. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki.
Tell me to go before Mighty Mason. It's still like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mighty Mason lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Ah yes, project your insecurities onto others more. You stupid fucking bitch, I hate you.
You whore. You thought?
Be gone.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyeballs on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Holy shit, how'd she know?
It's almost like I said it out loud or something.
That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Well, you all looking at me.
Angry. Grr. Rar. Because you're presenting. You dense piece of human fucking garbage.
Damn.
I will exterminate you if you do not just get this over with.
You're an embarrassment to this club.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Poems can jump.
I can jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Natsuki can breathe.
Natsuki is a thought.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it, because that's the only way she knows how to write as a 9-year-old, is with rhyming. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, almost like the poem is called a synonym for bounce, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. That same line has been said, several times. She huffs back to her seat. I don't think that's a motion. I don't think that's a verb of motion. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
She implied that her friends are here.
That's cute. You think we're your friends.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is. So